focus our attention on Fordsburg now. That's where, as part of Ramadan observations, a feeding scheme is in motion this morning. This coincides with a particularly cold weekend here in Gauteng and various parts of the country. Ahmed Kajee is our reporter on the story. He joins us now from the streets of Fordsburg. And Ahmed, certainly the kind of intervention that's most welcomed today, given just how cold it is.
Yes, indeed, Ayanda, good morning from a very cold center of Johannesburg this morning. What we will be seeing today over the next 3 to 4 hours will a group of volunteers in charge from within the FEED group, which stands for Feed, Empowerment and Education. This is a specific group which is involved in feeding throughout the city of Johannesburg. This is done on an annual basis, and operations are normally ramped up during the month of Ramadan. This started last week and will be continuing now over the next 3.5 weeks or so. Today, with the month of Ramadan having started last week, we are currently on the 8th fast for the Muslim community on that front. But the pre-operation briefing is currently taking place. I'm just going to take you through a bit of a walkthrough on what will be expected throughout the course of today. I think I'll just step out of your shot to make it a bit easier for you to see what's going on. The pre-briefing is taking place at the moment, and some of the volunteers who normally do come through are those who normally would need a community service with regards to some school hours, but also some volunteers who are just wanting to get involved and give back to the community. To the right of your shot and to my left, this is just some of the food which will be collected by various community homes, by various orphanages and frail care centers, and this is the kind of food which will be going on. But more importantly, I'm just going to try making my way through. You will see some of the milkshakes coming through. This is a big part of the Ramadan foods and drink which come out during this particular month as well. You will see some of the volunteers bringing out some of the relief supplies which come in with this. This is some bread, some rice, some maize meal, and various other food items which normally do go throughout a particular site when going through to various homes as well. The reason I'm going to take you through this alleyway down towards the back is just to take you through a bit of what is the main food service and the main food preparation area as well. And this particular kitchen feeds people throughout the week, and operations normally ramp up over the weekend as well. I'm told that today's meals we will be preparing beef stew by the chefs working on in the back over here. This is Brother Aziz, who is actually the chef today. Actually, this has been in operation for a good few years now as well. And to be honest, Diana, for a person who's fasting right now, this has been something to be around with this morning as well. Brother Aziz, thanks for your time today. Can you maybe just take us through what's on the menu and how operations have been over the last few days?
Yes. Today we make a chicken stew, and we're gonna serve with bread, right? Then Monday we make samp and beans. That is the menu for Monday. And Tuesday we make a chicken casserole on Tuesday.
From a Ramadan point of view, how has that been received from the community? People are coming through. How has this been received, especially on a cold weekend like this as well?
Yeah, in a cold week, like the first Sunday, it was very difficult. There was too much rain. Today it's better. But last week we was very in the rain. But today, alhamdulillah, it's a nice day.
Finally, Brother Aziz, how many people do you normally feed on a weekly basis, and then especially on a Sunday like this?
Sunday there's about 200,000 people. They are coming to collect today, Sunday. But in the week is a little bit less. We've got about 10 centers. We feed every day, Monday to Sunday. Yeah, but in the week it's less. But Sunday is huge. Yeah, 200,000.
As you can see, Ayanda, lots of food preparations taking place for today. Like Brother Aziz was just saying that, you know, on a day like this, it's exceptionally busy with various centers coming through to collect food. What we will be seeing now is more or less frail care centers and orphanages from various parts of Johannesburg will be coming through, from areas like Westbury, from Johannesburg South, including the likes of Lenasia South, Orange Farm, and perhaps even all the way down towards the Everton region as well. So these frail care centers from the center to the south of Johannesburg will be coming through to collect some food items so that in many ways they can also get a warm meal heading through for the rest of today. And we also understand some food also goes out to many of the homeless people within the area as well. The center of Johannesburg is more or less is populated with quite a few homeless people as well. So food will be going out to those particular people as well who would be facing a very difficult last week, and I'm sure it must be a very difficult last 48 hours as well. Ayanda.
Ahmed Kajee, thanks very much indeed. The feeding schemes that you're watching certainly going to be a whole lot more important as we enter the winter season, which the South African Weather Service has told us will be marginally colder than what we've seen in the past years. Ahmed Kajee is live to us from Fordsburg. Thanks very much indeed.